Hi everyone, this is John, developer of DashCamViewer, and today I'm going to give a quick start tutorial using the latest version as of today, which is version 1.8.3. So here you see DashCamViewer running, but I'm going to start from the very beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and quit. And when you first get DashCamViewer, you have a DashCamViewer icon. Double click on that, and I'm running on the Macintosh version here, but the same applies to the Windows version as well, except for a few nuances which I'll explain as we go along. So double click to start, and when you start up you see a blank viewer window here, a dashboard window here with a speedometer, compass, and latitude longitude readouts. Here you have a map, a Google map or Bing map, whichever you want to use, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on Google for now. Here's a graph for the different metrics that can be plotted. And back to here. So in the main menu, I'm going to go ahead and open a movie folder. So you can do that two ways. You can go up here to the file menu, or you can just select this folder icon. Click on that, and I'm going to select some movies from my drive to work. This is the Mini 0801 dash cam that I'm using, and to show you how it works with this version. And of course, DashCamViewer works with about 25 or so dash cam models. I'm going to go ahead and load that. And once you see it's running here, first thing you see the movie playing in the center screen. Maybe you notice on the right you see here the Google map of different colors. The colors give you an indicator of the speed. So if it's red, it means you're essentially going very slow or stopped, and as you get to bluer color you're going faster and faster. So you can see here as I zoom out, you can see the fast parts of my drive are up here on the freeway. But let's go back to the main player window. I have a number of different options I want to show you. First of all, there's a scrubber bar for the current movie. So I can go to different portions of this movie just by clicking on the scrubber bar, and of course that updates. I go back to the map, that updates my position on the map as well. Here you can see the time stamp, and it matches the time that was recorded in the movie. Here's our speed, 55 miles per hour. We can export, say you want to export a certain amount of time into a separate movie. Say something happened, maybe, hopefully not, a collision or some incident you want to save off as a separate movie. You can do that here. And once DashCamViewer reaches the end of a movie, it jumps to the next movie in the sequence. So here you see it's about to end this movie and jump to the next movie, seamlessly going to the next portion of the drive. And you see here we've loaded 16 movies. So here's the master scrubber bar. I can click on here to go to separate movies, or I can use this to jump ahead, say 10 movies if I want to go really far into my drive. I'll go back here maybe to near the beginning, and you can see we're moving along on surface streets. A few other features to show you. You can of course change the volume of the movie or just turn it off totally here. You can increase the speed, so if you want to go faster you can go faster. Now this is a feature that's available on the Macintosh version. It's in progress on the PC version. I'm going to go back to regular speed, or you can go slower too. So if something's about to happen, you want to just go slow, you can watch it frame by frame here. Go back to regular speed. And I want to show you some features in the viewer. So let's say there's something interesting in here you want to see. Maybe, let's see if we can go to another file, get up close, something like this. And we want to see perhaps this guy's license plate. So let's get up a little bit closer. Here's a guy. So maybe this guy gave us some grief, and we want to get his license plate. So you can see it here, but you can barely read it. Using the mouse, I can zoom in, and I can get in close, and I can read it. And I want to get a picture of that. I can go here to export to PNG, and I got myself a picture of that. I can continue playing it, kind of move around the view here. If I want another picture, I just click on this again. It gives me another picture. Where do the pictures go? If you hide DashCamViewer for a moment. They go right onto the desktop, and you notice that they're time stamped at the top, 1 minute 14 seconds, 1 minute and 7 seconds, so that you have a record of where that was taken in the movie sequence. Let's go back, and here I am again. Show you some more features of, well, there's one more feature I want to show you. So this particular movie here has a file name noted right there. If you hold your mouse on the movie icon, movie file icon, it shows you the full path. You can click on that, and it brings you right to that particular movie. Go ahead and go back, and you can see we're still zoomed in. I can reset the view with this, and that recenters our view, and now we're back. Some other things I want to show you on the map view. Let's say I wanted to go to a specific point in the movie. Let's say I want to see how I entered the freeway. I can just click here and on the map at the approximate location of where I want to view, and the movie jumps to that location. As long as I have this click to go feature on. I can go, say, over here and see where the Cherry Avenue exit was. If I want to go back, I can go back, say, to this kind of maybe this stoplight that I'm coming up to over here. And of course I can change to the road map, go back to hybrid. Up here is our dashboard. You can see we're in miles per hour, traveling about 30 miles per hour. This is our distance, about 5.7 miles. If you want different units, just click here. You can go to kilometers per hour or go back to miles per hour. This is our compass direction. We're heading northwest. If you click on this little arrow, you can get the weather. If you click on this Get Weather, it tells me the high that day was 85 for this location, low was 70. No rain, no snow, no fog, and a 10-mile visibility. And that day was a Wednesday, July 1st. And then back to the compass. If your dash cam records other data as well as latitude and longitude, perhaps it records altitude or satellites, number of satellites in view, that will be displayed down here as well. And also you'll get additional graphs for those particular metrics. Looking down here at the graph window, you can see our speed throughout the journey. One thing you notice is that it's off scale. If you click on this auto scale button, that will scale for the entire journey. That'll scale the graph. If you want to increase or decrease the number of tick marks, you can use the keyboard shortcuts 3 and 4. Okay, and that gives me additional tick marks. Same goes for distance. And bearing, which is the direction you're traveling in, shows me basically my turns. And then the g-forces, which the sensor in the camera has a g-force sensor in it, and these are the x, y, and z components of that force, that acceleration force. And let's see, anything else I wanted to show you? I just want to show you, you can get help here if you go to the user manual under help. And that brings up the user's manual. You can scroll through here, get information on DashCamViewer. You can also look at the shortcuts. Got a lot of shortcuts here to make things a little bit easier for you. Exporting data. Let's say you want to export this data that I've loaded here into a CSV format. Click on this Export to CSV file and just hit Save. Go back to the desktop, and you see there's an export CSV file now. I can click on the space bar and preview that file. And you can see that this has my entire route, the points that were used to plot the route, the date, time, latitude, longitude, speed, computed distance, bearing, and g-force. So you can load that into Excel or some other program and do post-analysis. That's about all I wanted to show you. Come visit DashCamViewer.com and check out DashCamViewer. It's available on the Mac and the PC. Thanks a lot.